Yo, 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 what is up? What is up? What is up, everybody? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is for you. I want to thank you so much for joining in on the broadcast. And if you're catching this on the replay, make sure to let me know that you stopped by dropping a comment under this video and also smashing the thumbs up button. Now, my name's Ross Alex. I'm a full-time real estate entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur at that, but I buy, fix, and flip houses. And a lot of you are probably tuned into the content and here watching this video because of that. Either you're already in real estate or you want to be in real estate, okay? You see the flips, you see the wholesales, you've seen the checks, you've seen it all, right? The stuff's all over the internet. And you may have heard that real estate investing can be life-changing, okay? Real estate investing can be life-changing, and that's absolutely true, okay? It's absolutely true. In fact, it changed my life, okay? 5 years ago, I had no idea that real estate would change my life. Honestly, I was stuck bartending every day, showing up to work with these ketchup stains on me, and I didn't even know about real estate. I literally had no idea about real estate, okay? Until one day somebody told me, they said, hey Ross, you should take a look at the real estate market, okay? You could actually get into the game without any cash or credit out of your pocket. Okay, now that was music to my ears, right? Have you ever been there before where you're so hungry for a better way that you're willing to look at any opportunity, right? You're ready, right? You're all ears open. You're ready to find an opportunity that's going to take you to the promised land, right? And you may try a few things here and a few things there, and they never really work out, whether it's because you don't put in the work or you just get frustrated and quit, or it just wasn't a good opportunity for you, right? Have you ever been there? You know what I'm talking about? That was me, right? That was me. So I didn't know. I didn't know, right? And I love the saying, you don't know what you don't know. Because that's the truth, right? There could be, $1 million of gold buried under your house, 10 feet under your house, and if you don't know about it, you don't miss it, right? It could be there. And that was real estate for me, right? I had no idea that I could leverage somebody else's resources, right? I could literally leverage someone else's resources. 100 companies out here literally begging me to take their money. I can go out and buy property, real estate, right? Real tangible assets, improve them by fixing them up, putting in new floors, new tile, new carpet, new paint, and then at the end, sell it and make a profit, right? And not only just that, but systemize it in a way that it's a cash machine. It's one thing my mentor told me very early on. He said, Ross, if you want to get out of your job forever, you got to create a cash machine, okay? There's many different types of cash machines, many different industries that allow you to build a cash machine. Real estate was it for me, but you got to build a cash machine. You got to figure out how to get paid systematically, right? Where it just happens. It keeps paying you, right? Whether it's rental property, whether it's flips, whether it's wholesale deals, right? But that was it for me, okay? And it's been great. It's been great. In fact, today, we just put a new property under contract. Well, a renovated property. A hedge fund literally offered us full price. I've never seen an offer like this before. Full price on a renovated property. They want to buy it as a rental. They're out of California. They want to close in less than 3 weeks. They're not asking for any seller contributions. And it's sometimes it's easy like that, right? Sometimes it's not. But it can work for you, okay? It can work for you. And I know that's kind of cliche, right? You see the videos. I know a lot of you are on YouTube. You're watching the content on YouTube and you're on Bigger Pockets and you hear about these success stories and, people standing in front of Lambos and lifestyle marketing, right? They're selling you the lifestyle. But it's the truth, though. It's the truth. And it's almost like you have to get there to actually believe that it's true. Like, it's true. It's not a scam. It's not a gimmick. Like, this is real. It can really happen for you. I can promise you that. It can happen for you. If it can happen for me, you guys know me. I keep it real. I keep it transparent all the time. You'll never see some fake stuff out of me, ever. I'm a very transparent person. And I'm always going to keep it 100 with you guys watching these videos. So if you hear from me that it's possible, it's possible. But you do need to learn how to get into the game, okay? Remember I told you this, okay? One day, when you're rich and successful, I want you to remember that I told you this, okay? If you don't learn the right way to be a real estate investor, you are going to have a very painful first couple of years as a real estate investor, okay? I promise you that. I stand behind that, okay? It's going to be very painful for you because there are 1,000 mistakes to be made in this business, okay? This isn't your average startup business here, okay? When we're dealing with six-figure numbers most of the time. There's a lot of money flowing around here, right? Especially if you're borrowing private capital, somebody's believing in you to invest with you, and there's a lot of things that can go wrong on a flip. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that can go wrong on a wholesale deal. There's a lot of things that can go wrong on a rental property. And the best way to alleviate all of those wrongs and mistakes is to learn the right way to be a real estate investor. Learn from the beginning. If I could go back in time 5 years ago, man, I would do things differently. I had to learn the hard way, right? And I don't want you to have to learn the hard way. Point blank, period. I don't want you to have to learn the hard way. You don't have to learn the hard way. That's the truth. There's people that'll tell you, oh, you gotta make the mistake. No, that's bullshit. You don't. You don't. Because if somebody else has done something and they learned the hard way and they made a mistake and they can tell you, hey, don't do this because I did it and this is what happened, well, you can avoid it. You don't have to make mistakes to be successful. You don't. That's a cliche that makes no sense at all. Okay? Period. You can learn the right way to do things from the beginning. Troy, what up? Paul, keep it a buck. Much love, man. Paul's been there since day one, bro. Original. Paul REI, OG supporter from day one, man. Back when we used to do the Drinks and Deals meetups. So, and that's with any business, guys. That's with anything, okay? And I'll solidify it by saying this, okay? The most successful people in the world still go to trainings. They still hire coaches, and they're constantly learning. Why? Why would somebody that has a $50 million net worth be seen at a conference? Because education never stops, right? And if you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room. You got to keep leveling up. You got to keep evolving. You got to keep learning. Alexander Shaw, what's happening? So, can real estate work for you? It can. It absolutely can. All right? And there's a few things that I would definitely recommend on the front end so that you're set up for success. Okay? One of those things is being this thing right here. Okay? This thing right here. Flipping on fire. Flipping on fire. Are you ready to flip on fire? These are the 9 copies I have left right now. And the other day I put up a post. And I said, who wants this thing? Who is going to take this program and level the freak up? This program's helped a lot of people make a lot of money, my friends. And if you saw the post I made the other day, you might have interacted on that post. Hey, Brenna, what's happening? You might have interacted on that post where I said, hey, who wants this program? Because I literally have 9 copies left here in my office. And I want to hook 9 people up with this system, okay? I remember creating this. I created this in late 2017. It's still 1,000% relevant right now. Nothing has changed. And I created it because there was one day where I had this light bulb go off in my head, right? Can you relate to that? You ever have just like an epiphany and you're like, oh my goodness, right? And that one day, I realized that I was getting results very quickly. I was getting results. I mean, guys, I bought my first house for $65,000 in 2014, literally 6 months into being here in Houston and learning the business. Like, that's 6 months and I'm already buying a house for $65K. Not long after that, I was doing 2 deals, 3 deals, 4 deals, 5 deals, 6 deals, and I was broke. I had not a pot to freaking piss in. I was broke. So I realized I was getting results really quickly. And I'm like, what am I doing that other people aren't doing, right? Why aren't people getting these same results? Because if people could get these results, they wouldn't even work 9-to-5 jobs. They wouldn't do manual labor. They wouldn't bust ass. They wouldn't show up to work 14-hour bartending shifts. Why would they do that if they knew that you could just make a ton of cash in the real estate world? It doesn't make sense, right? So I started drawing it out. I started mapping out my process, and I had a partner back at the time. His name is Amir, and he said, Ross, can you put everything you do down on a piece of paper, on a whiteboard? Can you map out everything that you do in your business? And I said, yeah, I could. Of course I could. And he said, okay, I want you to do that. I want you to take everything that you do, just the way that you do it, and write it on the whiteboard. And that's what I did. And I created what's called like this formula, right? The formula to buying, fixing, and flipping a house. No bullshit, no fluff, no headaches. Just a very systemized, simple way of doing it. And I took that and I started mapping the whole entire thing out, okay? It took me months to create. I called it the Flipping on Fire program because my whole thing is fired up. Stay fired up. Hashtag fired up. And I created this program. It's 25 hours. 25 hours. And the reason that you probably haven't heard me talk about this program is because I really haven't pushed it. I mean, I've been buying so much real estate and just focused on building my own business because that's where the real money is, that I just haven't pushed it, right? And I looked one day through my office and I saw these copies just sitting here, and I know that this can change somebody's life, okay? I know it for a fact. I have hundreds of testimonials. Hundreds of people have bought in this program. Hundreds of people have gotten results, attended my seminars, webinars, workshops. I mean, I'm not new to the game here. I've been doing this for quite some time. And I'm certain, right? You gotta have certainty. I'm certain that one of you can take this and get to that next level, okay? I know it. I'm certain. So, it's up to you. It's up to you what you want to do from here on out. If you want to study with me, if you want to work with me, if you want to start actually doing this the way that I do it, it's all up to you. It's the Up to You Now special. Man, I'm going through some archives right here. I have no problem finding the labor that is a struggle. If I had 3 or 4 really good GCs, I could be doing. Gilbert, that is what I talk about in the program. How to find a GC that is not only reputable, but how to find a GC that's reputable and will work with you for years and years and years and years and years. I have not switched my crew in 5 years. My crew handles every single rehab that I do. Every single rehab, right? And it's difficult. I'm not going to make it seem like it's easy. It's difficult. It's very easy to get ripped off in this business. But once you know where to look and you know how to vet the right contractors, it becomes pretty simple. It's one of the most difficult parts. I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. It's one of the most difficult parts about rehab and deals is getting a rock solid crew. But it's possible. There's a ton of resources out there that I can help you out with. I know, Gilbert, we got to do a call, bud. I'm going to message you right after this live. We got to do a call and talk about your game. But, I mean, yeah, guys, look. It's all up to you. So listen, if you want this program, okay, it comes with the 100-page manual. It comes with the scripts. It comes with the forms. It comes with everything you need. It's a business in a box. What I want you to do is I want you to inbox me, send me a message right now, okay? Right now, and say, Ross, I want the program, and then send me your email address. I need your email address because I'm sending out an email to all the people that requested it. I only have 9 of these bad boys. And I'm going to be sending you the email as well, if you send me your email. And you'll learn exactly how to just get your copy in the mail. Sorry guys, I'm looking for something. Joe Schaefer, what up, man? So I want to say this, okay? I do want to say this because I get this question all the time. People are like, Ross, does it cover this? Does it cover that? Does it cover this? Does it cover that? Okay, the program, all right? The program covers everything from start to finish on how to build a real estate business, period. Wholesaling, rehabbing, subject twos, rentals, owner financing. It covers all of that. It's going to show you how to raise the capital. It's going to show you how to find the deals. It's going to show you how to brand yourself. It's going to show you how to build your team, your elite power team, contractors, agents, so on and so forth, lenders, cash partners. It's going to show you the exit strategies. It's going to show you how to sell properties for top dollar. And I want to show you something. I took on 2 students into my diamond program. This is Tina. This is Daniel. They got the system, right? They had done maybe 1 or 2 deals with on their own. They got linked up with me, and this is one of their flips. They started rehabbing on fire. They're still doing deals today. It's freaking incredible. They're awesome, and they'll tell you, man. They'll tell you. You know, this stuff really, really does work. This is another one of my diamond clients. His name's Ray. Rayana Properties. This man right here worked in the oil field, came out. Got into my program, got my flipping on fire. He's done multiple rehabs, multiple wholesale deals. Again, I mean, the stuff works, my friends, but you got to know where to look for the deals, what to do when you get the deals, how to fundraise for the deals. You got to know step by step, okay? And it makes it a whole lot easier when you're learning from somebody that has the results that you want. Okay, that has the credibility, right? You can look around here. This is another one of my clients, Eric, great dude right there. He got involved in one of my programs. And I'm not saying this stuff to impress you guys. I'm just saying this stuff to impress upon you, man, that it's possible. I mean, I've been doing this. These are flips all the way back from 2017. You know, I've been doing this. I'm a real practitioner. I don't just talk the talk, man. I'm actually about doing this stuff, you know. And, hey, if you're even local, I'll invite you to come out to some of my properties. I remember this house, man. Look at what we did to the kitchen here. Look at that. Look at that bad boy. That was back in 2017. Right? Go through my page. You'll see. You know, that I really do talk the talk, walk the walk, man. I'm really out here flipping these deals. And I'm still flipping these deals. I'm still flipping them. You know, I'm still buying. I'm a very, very active investor. Okay, I'm not somebody that's just, you know, getting you signed up in programs and not investing myself, right? No, that's not what I'm about, man. We're doing deals every single day. We're making stuff happen. Look at this. This is one of my client deals right here. Nice little kitchen reno. Look at those. Come on. Thumbs up if you dig that reno. Look at that. Before and the after. Really simple, really basic rehab, but man, does that get you a ton of value on the back end. A ton. It's the great part about rehabbing, man. You're adding value, right? Fixing this up, fixing that up. And suddenly the property is worth so much more, right? Because of those little upgrades that you did. So, oh man, this is one of my favorite ones. Check this out. Holy smokes, I remember this deal. Holy smokes, look at that one. Whoo! That was an ugly kitchen before. Jeez, look at that. That's 2016. Wow. So here's the goal. Goal. By the way, are you here right now? Are you listening? Are you listening to me? Are you? Here's the goal, okay? The goal is for you to get your first fix and flip or your next fix and flip done within the next 90 days, okay? Why 90 days? Because I believe that 90 days is the perfect time frame for you to not only learn the business, build your business, brand your business, and start marketing in your business for deals. If you do everything I tell you to do and you don't take any shortcuts, you don't do things your way, you do things my way, you could have your next deal under contract in the next 90 days. Doesn't matter where you're at, doesn't matter what market you're in. You just got to follow my system. You got to follow the process, okay? And typically flips are going to take you 90 to 120 days to flip. You know, if you're in a sub 250K market. So we're looking at maybe, you know, getting your first deal, next deal locked up in the next 90 days. Probably a lot of you will do it sooner. And you should have it sold by fall. No problem. Fall. You can do 2 deals, 3 deals. So imagine that. Right now we're in April. Imagine if you could set yourself up today and in September cash a check for 100 grand. Imagine that. It's possible, right? 3 deals, 30K a pop, right? 90 grand. It's possible. Maybe more. Some of you are going to do more. Some of you are going to do less. Some of you are going to do nothing. Some of you are going to continue to desire to be rich. You're going to continue to desire to be a real estate investor. You're going to watch endless amounts of YouTube videos and read article after article and article and still do nothing because you feel confused, you feel overwhelmed, and you're not taking the right action. And that's just the reality. I don't say that to be rude. I say that to be real because that's the real talk. A lot of people don't get results because they're too scattered. They're too scattered. They're consuming too much information. And if you consume too much information, you don't know which direction to go in. You don't, right? You don't. So I want you to follow a system and not just be scattered all over the place. All right? Actually follow a system and use it. Check this out. Another one of my clients. Donna did her first rehab with me. Another client. Other clients. Right? So many people have taken action on this system over the past couple of years, and it's just been amazing. This is William. William, if you're watching this, man, you remember this? William is doing deals up in New York City right now, man. William, my man one day, okay? Look at all these clients, man. It's been great. I want you to be next. See? These are my clients here. We were out rehabbing their first property out in LaPorte. They came to one of my boot camps and they started rehabbing, right? Oh, man. I remember my man right here, Mel, got started with the system. He did his first wholesale deal. I remember he made like 20K or 30K, something like that. Jonatas got the system too. Another great success story right there. I remember Jonatas used to message me, tune into the content, and I'm not going to take full account of responsibility for his success, but that man right there, he knew what he wanted, and he figured out a way to get it done, and he fired his boss. He's in his own business now. I think your office is somewhere over there. Your office somewhere right there. And, you know, another great success story. But the hustle never stops, right? The hustle never stops. I want to tell you guys a story about this man, William, here, that I just showed you a picture of. William, I get a lot of messages on Facebook, and I'm sure that you do too. One day, William, out of nowhere, messages me. He says, "Hey, Ross, I love what you're doing. I love that you're fixing and flipping. I love that you're wholesaling, and I want to do it too. And I want you to teach me. I want to join your diamond program. I said, okay, cool. Where are you located? He says, well, I'm in New York. I said, oh, really? Okay. He goes, listen, I'm going to come down there and move with you and work with you and join your program and do deals. I said, okay. You know, a lot of people talk the talk. Yeah, okay, all right. Well, when you actually do it, I'll believe it. Tell me how this man a week later shows up in Katy, Texas. He shows up in Katy, Texas. I'm like, holy crap, this guy's actually here. And not many people would do that, right? Not many. This man relocated, found an apartment in Katy, Texas, moved from New York to here to start flipping with me. Got the program. Met another one of my clients. They teamed up and did their first rehab together like a month later. And he did a couple deals here. And he ended up going back to New York. And now he's wholesaling houses in Brooklyn and Manhattan. He actually just texted me yesterday. But man, that's hunger. That's hunger right there. That's real hunger. So anyways, my friends, look, I don't want to keep it too much longer. If you did get any inspiration from this or whatever you got out of it, I don't know. I want to inspire you. I really